I'm a researcher, so I like to dig deep. And my question when I started my business and indeed as I was writing my book is, but why? What is it about games that produce such high levels of intrinsic engagement? And crucially, what can that tell us about further benefits for marketing? Well, it all starts with our 4 psychological human needs. So all of us sitting, listening today, we all have these 4 needs that when met, make us happier, make us more engaged, and lead to better well-being. So I'll break down this chart here. So we all have a need for mastery, to know how well we are doing at something. We all have a need for purpose, to understand what our goals are, where we're going in life. We all have a need for autonomy as well, and that's our free will to do what we want and when we want to do it. And the R there is for relatedness. So what our relationships are like, the quality of those relationships, our interactions with other people. And just a little thought exercise here. Let's imagine that you have a great sense of mastery in your life and purpose and relatedness, but you don't have any autonomy. That would quickly lead to frustration. So actually it's important that all of these 4 needs are met. And actually I use this chart on a personal basis when I'm thinking about my work or even my personal life. Do I have all these needs met? Now, games have 4 game ingredients that link to those psychological needs. So let's break down these game ingredients. All games have rules. They have a goal or many smaller goals that lead up to an ultimate goal. They have feedback systems, again, how many coins do we have, leaderboards and so on, and autonomy opportunities. So when we play Super Mario, for example, if we want to just jump off a cliff, we can. If we want to jump and hit that coin, we can, or not. We've got that autonomy there. And it's when we put these charts side by side that we start to see these obvious links. So our need for purpose is met by the goals in a game. The need for autonomy that we have psychologically is met by those autonomy opportunities in games. And the rules and the feedback systems that we see in games in tandem satisfy our psychological needs for mastery and relatedness. So feedback systems let us know how good we're doing at something. The rules make it a fair playing field. Very often we might be seeing other game characters or playing with somebody that we know we're playing the same game. That gives us a sense of relatedness as well. And when those psychological needs are satisfied, something very interesting happens. So one of our 4 happiness chemicals, dopamine, is released in our brain. And it's that release of dopamine that, when constant enough, is what leads to addiction. But we're not talking about addiction, we're talking about intrinsic engagement here. We're not trying to get people addicted to marketing messages. Now, the benefits of dopamine being released in our body shows that research shows that there's improved focus, memory, and attention. And again, when we think about marketing, we want people to be more focused in on marketing messages. We want them to, of course, remember what we're saying and be attentive to those messages and maybe anything that they might need to be doing afterwards.